They never show the cleanup on cleaning shows. So it's just nice. Life isn't nice. The struggle was worth it. Life is just garbage. Terry.
Boyfriend bites, boyfriend bites, it's boyfriend bites when you're trying to eat healthy but your boyfriend bites, yeah.
We're at Whole Foods right now just to get some ingredients that I don't have for the Twix bars, and I really hate vlogging in public because I just feel super awkward. I'm gonna try to be as inconspicuous as possible, so let's go inside. Every time we go to Whole Foods, which is like never, like once every 6 months, we spend a lot of money because we buy like expensive things like seeds and protein powders, stuff like that.
Price guess.
200.
Ooh, 200.
Whole Foods was amazing yet depressing at the same time, as it always is. I only go there once every 6 months to get weird things like rice malt syrup, and every time I go in, a girl's always like, we have this grain-fed, free-range apple that's $8, and I'm like, thanks, but I'm gonna stick to my corner store, grocery store that has like the bruised apples that don't quite make it into the actual grocery store. That's more my style, but today we are making Twix bars because once a month, I get really hungry and I justify eating everything. I'm like, it's just my hormones and I'm hungry, I'm not gonna starve to death. And one of the main things I go for is Twix bars because they're my favorite thing, and I just so happened to find an app called Hippie Lane that has the Twix bars in them, and it's a raw and healthier alternative. So I'm just gonna follow this and tell you guys how good it is. Hopefully it's amazing. We're going to make every single layer of the Twix bar in my Vitamix. It's easily the best food investment I ever made. It made my healthy eating game so much better. I'm gonna start with 1 cup of macadamia nuts, and then I'm gonna use 3 to 4 tablespoons of rice malt syrup. Ew. Half of a teaspoon of vanilla powder, and then 1/8 of a teaspoon of sea salt. It says here Himalayan sea salt, but I don't have that, so I'm just gonna use sea salt. I'm sure it'll be the same. There's not enough in here. Actually, this is actually starting to look, This isn't entirely blended, but it's good enough. So we're gonna put it on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. Holy shit. This is the reality of like raw, cute desserts that you always see. They always look so cute in their photography, but they're really hard to make in person. They don't blend very well. It's making me mad. And I'm already mad from last night.
What happened last night?
My friend went on a date last night, and this girl, the whole time, is just trying to like find out how much money he makes. She's like just hinting at it like, oh, so how much do you make? And it made me so mad. I was like, run. Like seriously, just run, because right now, all she's asking you is, I just want to know if you have enough money so that you're worth my time. So I was like, run. He dropped her off without a word, and she's really mad. But I mean, that's what you get. That's what you deserve. Like if you don't want to get to know somebody's personality, then don't go on a date. If you guys want me to do a video on how to do a date without making an ass of yourself, then please let me know, because it's one of the only few social situations where I don't make a complete ass of myself. So let me know about that. But this is actually starting to look really good. I'm gonna taste a little bit. It's good. So now this is gonna go in the fridge.
That's a freezer.
Freezer. It's gonna go in the freezer. Next layer is the caramel. So that is 10 to 12 medjool dates, which I don't have, so I'm just gonna use regular dates, and probably a few more because I know that medjool dates are very sweet. I might be pronouncing that wrong. Sorry. Next thing is 3 tablespoons of almond butter, 1/8 of a tablespoon of Himalayan salt, and 1 teaspoon of water. Let's hope that this one blends better than the last one did. Smells good. We are breaking into my secret stash of Saudi dates because we don't have enough. If you're gonna do this recipe and you don't have like a top of the line food processor where everything on the bottom gets perfectly blended, then please double the recipe, otherwise you will struggle, like I'm struggling right now.
Can I just go buy you a Twix bar?
No.
I'll buy you like 4 or 5.
No. I did this all by myself. The caramel looks about done, so I'm just gonna give it a stir and then put it on top of the cookie. This isn't an easy process. Only 12 ingredients and 2 broken arms and you can have a Twix bar. Just gonna press this on, and then after that this is gonna sit in the freezer for an hour before we do the next step. It has been 1 hour and now I'm gonna make the chocolate. Thankfully, it's mixed in a bowl and not in the blender because I just don't wanna struggle anymore. To make the chocolate, I need 1/3 of a cup of cacao powder, 1/2 of a cup of coconut oil that's in its liquid form, as well as 1/4 cup of maple syrup. This is expensive. That's the rest of my maple syrup. If this isn't good, I'm gonna be pissed.
How am I supposed to have pancake?
Can't take away a Canadian's maple syrup, and 1/2 of a teaspoon of vanilla powder. Hopefully these are frozen enough because we like to turn our fridge off during filming because it's really loud. Oh my god, this looks so good. Ah! Oh. And now we're just gonna dip these lovely little Twix bars. Oh wait, I should wash my hands. Ooh. This is how chocolate was made before people were smart enough to just buy it. I'm gonna double dip them. It's the kind of person I want to be today. This rack is my oven rack, and I put parchment paper underneath so it doesn't make a huge mess. Hopefully those bars don't taste like burnt roasted vegetables. It's a lot of work, but these chocolate bars are gonna last like a long time, unless I get real hungry. So I just cleaned my kitchen, and now it is finally time to try the Twix bars and see if they actually taste like Twix bars. I'm gonna try them, then I'm gonna get Terry to try them and see what is going on with these things. Oh my god, it was so worth it. Terry. Done.
Wow.
What do you think?
It's really fucking good.
I know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new, and if there's anything else you'd like to see me do, then please let me know. My boyfriend likes the boyfriend bites, so I think it's a success.
Make more.
We have like a ton in the freezer.
More!